2 days in, how have you felt?
I feel great. That's great football. It's a blessing to be here. I love the team, love the organization, the city. So everything looked good so far.
How's the pace and everything? How much of a jump has it been for you?
Um, Other than like seeing the sun, set like really late, everything looked good to me. I love it. It's Canada. I'm used to it. I'm from Montreal, so it was not a big change. So I love it. Yeah.
Uh, how talk about the caliber of play? I mean, obviously this is a big step up for you from what you've been used to.
hmm
How do you feel you're adjusting to that?
I adjust pretty quick. There's a lot of great players here. There's a lot of good football players. So for sure, I got to get my game on top. But I feel like the past 2 days have been going really well for me.
A little
Yeah,
over a week ago, you get drafted, you get a contract, you get your first camp. It's kind of been a whirlwind, eh?
exactly. It's a blessing. I'm saying it's a blessing, because it's not everybody get the chance to play professional ball, and I got this chance, and I want to make the best out of it.
Do you know anybody here?
I got probably some Canadian here. Like
Yeah,
I've played some people, and there's some people from my city, so I'm
yeah,
familiar with some people. Yeah.
yeah. Cool.
Feel familiar? I mean, it's football when you step out onto the field, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, man, football is football at the end of the day. There's probably a little difference, terminology and stuff, but football's still football at the end of the day. That's what I like about it.
Pile of bodies out on that field, a bunch of first-time Canadian rules type guys. Do you
Yeah.
have an advantage just coming up, growing up with it?
So the only advantage is that I'm familiar with it because I grew up in Canada, so I'm familiar with some rules. It's not completely new to me like some of my counterpart, my teammate, which are like completely like, oh, this is different. But for me, before I went playing the States, I got used to play those rules, So
It's good to see a little
yeah,
bit of both, I guess.
exactly. It's a different game, but it's still football at the end of the day, You just got to adjust and adapt like the game itself.
How about this mini camp? I mean, how much of an advantage is it to you guys get out here and just keep moving around even and just seeing the coaches and learning how they kind of work before the vets all get here?
Well, it gives you a big advantage. So you get to know the culture, you get to know the philosophy of the team, you get to know like the atmosphere of the city and the town and the expectation of what it is to become an Elks and what they want for us.
Perfect.
What position do you play? I mean, we've heard so much. You say you can play anywhere.
So
What do you play most, and what do you like to play?
so far I've been playing a lot of position here. I've been playing from will to Sam to halfback. But I like to play everywhere. As long as I can help the team win, I'm gonna go there, and I like to play those positions.
How tough is that to move around like that?
Well, I feel when you know football and you know what you're doing, it's not that hard because the game itself is easier when you know what everybody's doing. So, for real.
That's a lot of playbook to learn, right?
For sure, definitely. But when you love the game, it's something that you have passion to do for.
How daunting is that when you get a pro playbook for the first time and look at it? I don't know how much you guys have been given for this, but what's that to look at that and just see how intense it is?
Well, when you got a coach like Chris Jones, it will definitely help you because he's not going to make stuff complicated for his defense. It's really simple and fast and aggressive. So I definitely agree. I definitely like what we're doing right now.
Yeah, it seems athletic guys like playing that style.
Exactly. So far, I feel like one of the best defense I've been in.
All right, man.
Thank you, sirs.
Thanks, Enock. Appreciate
Y'all
it.
have a good one, huh? For sure.